first question is, if you tell me your name and spell it, please.
My name is Yasemin Tunc, Yasemin.
And what's your title?
I'm the coordinator of University Computer Labs.
Okay. And we're in one right now.
Yes, we are. RB134.
Tell me just a little bit about the labs.
RB134 is our 24-hour VAX lab. This lab stays open all day, starting the first week of the semester, and we have 60 terminals, VAX terminals, that are directly connected to the mainframe computer for students.
It's just this room now.
That's right.
What about the rest of the campus? How does that all fit in?
Well, in this building, actually, there are 3 other adjoining computer labs. One of them is a Macintosh lab. The other one is a DOS lab, which is sponsored by the English department. And then the room right next door is the Adaptive Technology Computer Lab, and that is designated for students with special needs.
Okay. It seems to be busy here today.
Yeah, it's always busy here, especially after lunch. This is more like a social location for students to come in and check their mail. And of course, they do a lot of work also, which is mainly on the mainframe.
Are there a lot of classes that require the use of the computer?
Oh, I believe so. We can tell from the usage of the computer labs. Just this past fall semester, we recorded a record number of users, 150,000 users in the computer labs alone.
So, one more time, that was the numbers increased from
We recorded about a 400% increase in usage in the last 7 years, since 1986.
Okay. So that's pretty good.
Yes, that's excellent.
You've increased the use. I assume you've increased the size of the facilities as well.
Definitely. We had 3 years ago, we had 13 computer labs, and now 14 computer labs, and now we have 20 computer labs across campus.
So how many numbers of terminals?
Over 800 pieces of equipment available for student use for 1,620 hours a week.
I think I saw a number breaking that down into if every student wanted to use how available it is for every student.
They could use a computer for 6 hours out of the week. I think that's the breakdown, that we have 6 hours of computing time available for each student. And according to the latest EDUCOM survey, the national average of students per computer is 45 to 1. At Ball State, we are at less than 20 students per computer.
There must be a real emphasis put on this area then. Somebody who thinks this is important.
Oh yeah.
I guess why is it important?
A few years back, Ball State University started the computer competency program, and that's where the emphasis is coming from, that all our graduates will be computer competent. And another survey was conducted last year of the graduating senior class of 1992, and according to that survey, 99.9% of the graduating seniors knew about our labs, and 97% of them used the computer labs in their courses. So we're doing good.
That's pretty good. Maybe what's probably the most common use that someone would use this for academically for a class?
It's mostly word processing and spreadsheets and database management systems, of course, computer programming for the computer science classes. And then there are classes like classical culture that use extensively the Macintosh computers. They're really nice software packages that the professors bring into the labs, and we install them, and then the students come in and use for their assignments.
This is things change so quickly.
Yes.
What does this do as far as keeping the students, the professors, the faculty up with technology? How does this help?
We try to keep up with the technology as much as we can. We try to upgrade the older equipment to the best of our ability.
And what about as a teaching tool for the faculty?
The faculty is very concerned that the students do use the computers in their classes, of course, and they encourage the computer use. And technology has been a bigger part of the curriculum now than it has ever been.
Is there anything we haven't touched on yet? That's what I want to check.
I don't know.
You said there are how many, again, how many sites across campus?
There are 20 computer labs across campus in 12 buildings. Let's see.
Was that anything you wanted?
The mainframe computer allows the classes to utilize certain types of software in the classroom, and 60,000 hours per year have been used on the mainframe computer called the course authoring system. 60,000 hours per year on the course authoring system on the mainframe computer.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Is there, can you think of Ball State without these computer labs?
No. I don't think anybody can anymore.
Yeah, what would it be like?
Oh, everything would be very difficult. Our lives would be almost impossible these days. The students would have to go back to using typewriters to type their papers. It's inconceivable.
I think so. I always say we rely on them. What about use in the professional life after someone graduates? How does this help them out?
Oh, I think Ball State provides them with a solid background in computers in their fields. If the student is a business major, for example, they get out knowing how to use a PC and the certain types of software that they will be using. Or if the student, of course, is a computer science major, they have all the background and the basics covered once they graduate.
Okay. Is this so it's the same type of equipment they would use here, they would use post-graduation?
Definitely. We try to provide the services that they will need when they graduate, even in the not traditionally non-computer fields, in music and other areas.
How is that used in those areas? Could you expand on that?
I'd rather not.
Oh, that's fine.
I really don't know that much about them.
That's fine. But there are a lot of areas you don't think of that use.
That's right. As I said, classical culture is a very striking example of an area that is extensively using computers now.
This lab right now is open 24 hours a day?
Yes, it is. It's open. We're open from Saturday morning at 8 o'clock until next Friday, midnight. So we only close 8 hours a week.
And are they used all those hours?
Yes, especially toward the end of the semester. We get busier and busier and busier. This is only the third week, and as you can tell, it's quite busy now. And then the nighttime hours, the usage picks up toward the end of the semester.
So if somebody were driving through campus at 2 or 3 in the morning, they'll see the lights coming from the windows.
Oh yeah, and a lot of people here working really hard.
Great. Anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah.
You think of anything else?
Right, you can have this one.
That is going to be
from local for 4 years. He did work for the local spot, but I didn't see him get right in. Who or should we?
There are a bunch of
numbers and
people that are waiting.
values, blah blah
It
blah.
was like this guy stepped out of the shadows and killed me.
I want
Come back in at the
this to
fountain.
Google file.
And nobody can help me. Everybody in the fucking mud is a penis. Like, how do you get the reception? Oh, what?
Letter, and I hit return, and it won't go down.
Property. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And it's front, so okay, now it's working. I don't know why it goes up.
No, I didn't. Should I change it?
You can go ahead and do that now if you want.
All of us?
Yeah. It's normally better if you like before you start typing, is to set your tabs up here,
Mhm.
and that way you can just like use your tab.
I didn't do that.
Because when you use your space bar, it's a little awkward, and then it'll like kind of go down with the ratchet edge.
So, I need to go back and.
That's a good thing. I'll do that one more time. Okay. That's a good thing. Yeah. Okay, that's good stuff. Okay. That's good. Okay.
Should I slow it down?
Please.
For the listeners at home?
That's a lot better. Good.
Can you understand? I can go lower. Sorry, just kidding. 5?
That's good. That's
was
good.
okay.
88 like mineral also 88 like the also type basis. 88 like the was mineral register now available on this version. 88 like the 3 and the next part is 88 like the 3 differential block. Left bracket and PQ right. Article 88 like the 6 left parent was already. 3 with 8 from blank. Date. Organization line. National origin is next number. I have a family therapist specializing in problem of you between the ages of about 12 and 18 or 20. Being like myself resulting from cancer at a young age, I have made a specialty of...
Go ahead.
Okay. You want me to say something in particular?
Yeah.
Okay, now I will say anything you want me to type.
Watch Ball State basketball on WIPV channel 49.
Oops.
88.
Basketball, state basketball.
Ball State basketball. I gotta get focused on that.
Oops.
3 with the... That's it.
I want to cheat.
Okay.
WIPB
Channel 49.
49.
3
Did it?
was 3 was voice 12 on. 3 left parent 0 dash that one. Watch ball state basketball on with channel 4.
Whoops. We can't have it say whip, can we?
Space I BB space BB review exit
Okay, now.
3 watch ball state basketball on WIPB channel 49 exit
That work for you?
I think so.
control W12 L point percent 88 mirror 3
You can set it back to the speed you were using. Whatever you want to use the right. Go right ahead and do that. You get past it.